hope you're having a good day. This is a short video on how to add, delete, or transfer students from your RAZ Plus or any other Learning E to Z accounts. Every teacher has that time in the year when they need to transfer or delete outgoing students. They want to add more students in their classroom. So after I've logged into my account, which you can see that I've logged in, I'll go to Manage Students. Manage Students is the area wherein you can see your roster, you can see your reports. This is the place where all information related to your students is listed. Now, let's say I wish to add a student. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this button called Add Students. You know that in one ID you have a space of 36 students. I'm going to put in the student username. In this case, I'm just going to add it as the full name of the child. So I'm going to, let's say, I've added a child here. First name, last name, and district ID are optional. What you do here is RAS plus level. You go ahead and you give the reading level that you wish to give. I'm giving her O. If you have access to Espanol, then you'll be required to give the level for this. If you have access to science, then you give the level here. So depending upon the products that you have access for, you give the level accordingly. Then you set up the password. You either give a text password or you can choose a set of images as the passwords. I'm choosing the set of images. Remember, it's either text or image. As a teacher, I always recommend to give a password which is as unique as possible. So let's say now you see that Rashmi is a part of my classroom. That's all you need to do to add a child. Now you will see Rashmi is a part of my classroom. Few things you want to be careful here. A, setting up the password, which should be as unique as possible. You don't want the password to be the name of the child because then it's guessable and other children log in and take up their stars. So you want to make sure you do that. You give levels of all the products you may have. Some schools, some teachers have access to only RAS Plus and Science A to Z. Some schools have access to Foundations and Writing A to Z. So you may have one or you may have all. You may want to note of that. So whichever product you have, please give the level for the same. Now I have added a child. Another way to add a child is through, you always have to click on add students first for it to take you to a page. What I've shown you is adding one by one. So you go through a CSV file upload, it will give you a sample file, you arrange your data in that sample file and you upload that file. CSV is nothing but an extension for an Excel file. Go ahead, do that. That's adding a child done. On the right hand side, if you see this button here, this will also take you, because this is a major help button, and in case, let's say you want to go to managing teachers and students. Here, it will give you many helpful documents to work with your roster. But let's say I want to add students. So you can just write the word add and you can see adding students in Kids A to Z, adding students individually, manage users, and so on and so forth. This is how you add a child. Now, let's say you want to delete a child. I'm going to my classroom again. I'm going to my roster. Let's say I want to delete Rashmi. So what you do is you click on the name of the children that you wish to delete and you go ahead and you click on the remove button. Remove student, remove student. That's all you need to do to delete. In case you feel you deleted somebody by mistake, so you click on restore students. You'll find the children you've deleted. So I've deleted Rashmi and Pavishi today. So I'm going to, let's say, restore Rashmi. I'm going to go to the end of the page. I'm going to click on restore my roster button. And there you go. Rashmi is now in my roster. That's how you delete a child. At the end of the school year, you might find the need to delete a child from your roster. So, for example, you've taken the program till grade 5, and class 5 children need to be deleted. If you want to delete the entire class, click on the right blue button here, and you can go ahead and remove from here in one go. Now, third agenda, which is transferring students. Within Learning A to Z accounts, the teacher who wishes to receive the children needs to transfer, and not the teacher who has to give the children to the new teacher. So I am going to receive students in my classroom. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on transfer students. One thing I need to make sure is that I have the space in my roster. So I need to have the necessary space. Maximum space allocated to each license is 36. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to write the name of a child. Let's say I write Anu. Let's say I've written Anu. I'll go ahead and search. It says no student found. In case I want to, whichever child you want to transfer, if you just write their names, you just write their first name, you will find the name of that child. So for example, if I were to transfer Amanda, I'll just search Amanda. I would know that she is currently in Harika's classroom. I'll click on the transfer button, and then Amanda will come to my classroom. So that is how you transfer a child. You complete that process by clicking on this blue arrow. This is how children are transferred. Have a good teaching year. Thank you. If you have any comments or any questions, please drop them on the video link, and then we will make sure we get back to you. Thank you.